me see.
I got this for my birthday too.
Nick.
And one
more. Complete series?
One more. Hold on. One more.
You got the Silver Hawks. No, you don't. Got the Silver Hawks. Really? Yep.
I put them shits on my Amazon wish list, and my mother and my sister ordered it for me.
That's dope. That's dope. Speaking of wish list, lately I've been my audio book shit. Got mad wish list shit, man. Mad shit in my wish list. Fucking audio books. But anyways, yo, back to my motherfucker Sam Cooke. Nigga. Son. Matter of fact, I don't want to say this, but so anyways, I was cutting my hair, right? And I was mimicking the songs, whatever, and I was just like, damn, if I could record this shit would be so fucking hilarious. It'll probably go fucking viral. Cause Sam Cooke rendition, whatever. And it goes back to my thing about motherfucking adults with TikToks. I get why motherfuckers would do TikToks, but it's just some reason when a grown motherfucker has a TikTok, it just comes off fucking weird and corny as hell.
Yeah, when a grown motherfucker has TikTok, it's the same as a grown motherfucker saying no cap.
Oh my God. Yo.
A grown motherfucker talking about some no cap.
Yo, at what age a motherfucker, yo, if you ain't a rapper, like in the industry, rapper, or anywhere in that industry of professionalism, you shouldn't be saying no cap.
I feel like when it comes to a certain age, you got to be like, yep, this is as far as I'm going to evolve, and I'm not going any farther.
And speaking of that, because I saw, I'm not going to mention no names, but I saw someone talking about they needed they needed some type of reference point to find out what some of these kids are saying. And my thing is, I don't think we should know what these kids are saying. We shouldn't know what some of these slangs mean. It's just like, and the thing is, because at no point in time am I even trying to say what these, like, I'm not trying to relate. I'm not trying to relate to a fucking 20-year-old. I'm not trying to relate to a 15-year-old and have the same conversation. Niggas calling hot dogs glizzies and fucking, the whole no cap shit and are you hip and all this. Like, yo, I'm talking my age. I'm not I'm not trying to connect with you. At the end of the day, hey, how I look like, talking to a 16-year-old, no cap.
I feel like these niggas is whack, so I don't want to learn their whack slang.
Right.
And the reason why I say these niggas is whack is because we are now living with the generation, maybe the second generation of youth that don't give a fuck about the generations before them. Like they don't know that what they like is derivative of something that came before it. Like, there's this girl I work with. She's like 21, 22, and she's into comedy. So I said something to her about, like, she wants to do comedy. She wants to, like, quit college and go to, like, Groundlings or Second City, one of those old school comedy groups. Eddie Murphy's from Second City. You know what I mean? Oh. She wants to go to one of those old school shits. So I mentioned niggas from Saturday Night Live from the 80s and shit like that. I mentioned jokes and shit. And she's like, what? I never heard of that. I'm like, yo, how are you into this shit and you don't know this shit? I feel like this generation here and maybe the generation before, and when I say generation, I mean like 5 to 10 years, not the whole 15, 20. So like these group of kids who are in their early 20s, late teens, and the group before them, maybe 5 years ago, who were in the early 20s, late teens, they don't give a fuck about what came before them. She even said to me, I was like, yo, how you gonna be a student of this and you don't know shit? She was like, you don't need to know the stuff that happened in the past.
Yo, what? And that's the thing. And that's what separates the niggas that are great at this shit and the niggas that are okay. Yeah. But anything you do, you have to be a student of the game. Yo, even Spike Lee said it. Spike Lee said there's a difference between a nigga like Kobe Bryant and the rest of the NBA. He was like, Kobe Bryant could tell you who when the NBA was founded, who's the creator of the NBA, what's that 28-foot mark mean? Things like, come on, man. Yo, you're gonna have to wait. Use your glasses.
No, I do not want that.
God damn it, man. Where's your glasses? Wait.
The bottom jaw. The bottom jaw.
This one?
The bottom jaw all the way. No, the bottom drawer in the plastic.
Your bottom drawer. It's in the bottom drawer. What's wrong with you?
I need two kinds. No, give me the ones that say Hubble, not Waldo. Yeah?
Give her the glasses.
There's the other one.
She needs her glasses. Put her glasses on.
Yo, get the fuck out.
And then, wait, give me those brushes.
Just give her the whole dresser.
These ones?
Yeah.
Or the bureau.
This?
The small ones in the back. Let me see. I can't see from over here. Let me see what you got.
This what you're blind at?
Yes.
Yeah, that one.
Man, now get the hell out.
Give me the shit, bitch.
Yo.
You act like I can't edit out.
I don't care. I don't want you editing shit.
Ah, shut the fuck up.
Yo, take the dog.
No. Where is he?
God damn. Fuck it up. My floor. Deceitful. Shit, too.
So the generation now that exists and the generation before it, they don't give a fuck about what came before it. And that's where they're doomed to fail, in my opinion.
Yo.
Or that's what makes them whack. That's what makes me not respect them. Like, cause I be seeing certain niggas on Facebook and they be saying, yo, don't be the old hating ass nigga. Right? I don't want to be the old hating ass nigga. Even though I am a lot of times, I don't want to be that. But the thing that makes me be that is I have to be the old hating ass nigga because you don't give a fuck about what came before.
Yeah.
So now I hate you.
Yeah. And motherfuckers, and some of these motherfuckers look stupid. You know, some of these young motherfuckers look stupid when they feel that they created something new or started something new.
Yeah.
When that shit 20 years ago. And then when we say, oh, we were doing that shit 20 years ago, we look like the hating ass old niggas.
Yep.
And that shit, and and like for instance, I'm telling my nephew and to my godson, Ja all the time. You know, Ja want to be a rapper and everything. And I tell him, I'm like, yo, in order to be ill in this game, in order to have longevity in this game, you gotta understand what came before you and understand, lyricism, counting bars and everything like that. And that's gonna separate you from a lot of these new kids. Look at Joyner, for instance. Joyner is kind of a little bit from, I'm not gonna say from our era, but he was there in our era.
He's a student.
Right, he's a student. And so that's why he's able to exist. He's able to coexist in this era, and he's able to coexist in that old era. He gets big time respect from the older dudes because he understands the era, he knows what came in the era, and he's a student of the game. So therefore, he can have a conversation with Snoop, talking about some old school shit because he grew up on that, and plus he was taught that. That's why he's longevity, and that's why
all the greats, to be great at your craft, you have to know your craft. Period. You have to have an extensive knowledge of where it came from. You don't have to know everything. You don't have to be an encyclopedia, but knowing the stuff just means that you live it and you breathe it. You don't have to study it because that's fake. You know it because you love it, because you devoted yourself to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and like it goes crazy, and it's just like even some of these kids, it's like for instance, when they had the what was it? What was the bad boy? No, it was I think it was a little excuse me, it was a Little Kim tribute. It was a Little Kim tribute that they had on VH1. You know how they have that? They'll have some of the new stars.
And they played the Puerto Rican. I'm speaking so that you know.
No. Rich
and
Homie
niggas
Quan.
didn't know that it was special ed.
Nah, that and the Rich Homie Quan shit. The Rich Homie Quan shit when it's like what you gonna call it? The Get Money remix. You wanna sit more on the living room floor. That one.
Play Nintendo with Caesar. Yup.
And so this nigga didn't know it. This nigga was live and he didn't know it and he fucked it up. And I'm like, yo, first of all, and I understand, you know what I'm saying? I understand. It's like, I understand you were probably 2 when that came out. Yeah. But at the end of the day, yo, you a rapper, and that's your job to understand who came before you, especially if you want to be, especially if you want to have longevity in this. And at the same time, yo, if you know you're going to be recorded and you don't know it, motherfucker, brush up on the shit, learn the shit, so you don't look like a fucking fool. Yeah. Now, perfect example. When you're not a student in the game, where's bitch homie Quan now? No one fucking knows.
He's moderately successful, homie Quan, now.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, no respect to him, but it's just like, yo, sometimes you have to do your due diligence. Sometimes you have to learn your history and understand what comes before you, especially if you want longevity in this game. Because the show you taking this shit serious.
Same thing happened with Lupe when he forgot Tribe's lyrics on the Hip Hop Honors.
No. Lupe is a student of the game.
Lupe didn't know or forgot Tribe's lyrics. And when they asked him about it, he was quoted as saying, I don't really care about that shit.
So he's probably, at the time he's probably feeling himself. He's like, nigga, I'm Lupe. I don't give a fuck. This and that. And yeah.
I never liked Lupe. I always thought he seemed like a prick.
I mean, there was some drastic change. You know, there was some drastic change when he first came out.
Niggas met Lupe. Niggas did shows with Lupe. Pete and these niggas did shows with Lupe, and they said that nigga was like on some superstar shit, was untouchable, had bodyguards and shit, and that other niggas they did tours with was chilling with them. This nigga was on superstar shit.
Oh man, come on. And I hate seeing that. I hate when niggas get like that. When niggas get on and then they say niggas get a little fame and then niggas turn into fucking Hollywood. I hate that shit.
Lupe seems like kind of, even before I heard that story, Lupe seemed like kind of a prick to me.
But anyways, yo, we didn't even do introductions, man. I go by the name of Cobra Karate. You know what I'm saying? Sipping on a truly hard seltzer. It's pretty good. You know?
Global, across the global. I just finished my burr, and I'm ready to get fucking busy, God.
I hear you. Since so check it. Yo, fun fact, for the past this is I think episode 10. This is episode 10. So like the past 7, 8 episodes, there was a mention of Eddie Murphy.
In every episode?
No, the past 7, 8 episodes, there was a mention of Eddie Murphy.
Word.
And so it was, you know, it was a little fun fact that I kind of seen, whatever. Word. So now I got another Eddie Murphy mention or even question.
Okay.
So in Vampire Brooklyn, right? In Vampire in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
When he finally got Angela to come to the crib.
Yeah.
He was trying to entice her to make her take the vampire.
Yeah.
Did he end up sleeping with her that night?
I think he did like some sort of mystical shit where he made her think that happened.
Because when she left, and when my man Alan Payne, you know what I'm saying, Justice. He went and he was like, yeah, man, oh man, yo, I don't know. It was like, yo, she came out stumbling. You know what I'm saying? He was like, stumbling. He was, yes, you know what I'm saying? He's like, some yeah.
Some bad cat getting that high shelf booty.
He was like, he's like, what cats? He's like, I don't know, some swab motherfucker. Some swab motherfucker. Yeah. He was like,
get that high shelf booty.
And I was like, yo, so did he smash? I'm like,
I don't think he smashed. I think his whole thing at that point was just trying to confuse her. So I think he was like tricking her, making her think shit was happening that wasn't.
And son, right? And so even before that, even before that, when, you know, because they got into the little thing where they was about to get it popping, whatever.
Yeah.
And he tried to come with the pizza. You know, he tried to come with the pizza. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go over there or whatever. And this nigga Kadeem Hardison was like, oh, oh, look at this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Oh, something. And she pulled off in a limo.
Yeah.
Right? And then later on, you know what I'm saying, she finds out, you know, she slipped over and he left. Yo, the hurt on this man's face. Like, damn, son, I'm just trying to, both of those times he was just like, damn, he was like, no, I'm trying to further this shit, and here comes this nigga. Yeah, my question is, have you ever been in a situation like that to the point where you started something with somebody, or you got some mixed cues or some mixed signals, thinking that, you know what I'm saying, it was about to be popping, and then when you go over there, you either get disappointed or find out that wasn't the case, and she probably was doing something with another dude, or, you know, along those lines. You kind of get what I'm saying?
Oh, nigga, I'm the king of unsuccessful shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm very bad at picking up on signals and reading between the lines. I'm very bad at that. So I've been in fucked up situations like that all the time. It's what I do.
Dang, it goes back to the shit where you go over someone, saying you go somewhere, whatever, or you go to someone's house or whatever, and then you be like, yo, if shit ain't popping by 12 o'clock, fucking out of here.
Yeah.
What happens, nigga, 12 o'clock comes, you be like, all right, let me give it 12:30. 12:30, nothing happens, you be like, all right, so I'm gonna make my move at 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
1 o'clock comes, I'm out. Next thing you staying until 3 o'clock, ain't shit happening. Niggas end up falling asleep, and then you be like, yo, all right, yo, I'm out of here.
Nah, I never been in that situation. I've always hightailed it.
Even looking at like you'll see the memes, right? You'll see the memes. They'll say, a woman wants this, a woman wants a man like this, a woman wants a man like that. But yet when they get it, they treat them like shit and say, hey, you know what? Yo, yeah, he's too nice. He's not aggressive enough. You know,
Yeah.
he lets me walk over him and everything. And I'm like,
I cracked that too nice shit. Right? That too nice shit is like this. As human beings, we do not like to be the villain in a story.
yeah.
So when the girl gets with a dude that's too nice, it makes them the villain because he's the hero in their mind. In their mind, he's too nice. So if he's the nice guy, I'm the bad guy.
Uh-huh.
And people can't accept that. So, in my opinion, when you're too nice, women start realizing how, like, self-centered they could be, or how jealous they could be, or how irrational or toxic, that people say, that they could be. When you're not those things, they start realizing that how bad they could be, and they start feeling like they're the bad guy, and they can't have that.
They can't. And I so wish. And I was trying to get a woman on today, and I was trying to get that so we could talk about this.
Yeah.
But I don't wanna basically keep it a one argument. I would love to hear from a woman's point of view, but
yeah,
unfortunately, yeah. But speaking of women, speaking of nice guys and everything like that, and speaking of young people not knowing what came before them, have you heard about this nigga Marques Houston?
Nah.
This nigga Marques Houston. First of all, Marques Houston, 38 years old.
Of course not. Marques Houston, he's only 38?
He's only 38. He's only 38. When Immature came out, yes.
I thought he was our age.
No, when I will never lie again. Nigga, we was in 9th grade. They was like, that shit. When that shit first came out, we was like in 9th grade. We was like in 9th grade, and fucking them niggas was like in 7th grade. And I remember me and Swan walking the fucking WPI playing ball, just singing that shit. Like two big motherfuckers singing that shit, looking crazy. Anyways, this nigga Marques Houston, 30 years old, and engaged to a 19-year-old. Speak on it.
So
how do you feel about that? How do you feel that? First of all, what age is too young for you?
So a few years ago, I was involved with a female who was 21 years old.
Okay.
I was maybe 36, maybe 35, 36. And it was weird, but it didn't go very far, so it didn't get into it didn't have enough time to get into the full complexities of the dynamic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like age is nothing but a number. I feel like if you find somebody that you vibe with, fuck everything else. That's the way I feel about it. Because like a nigga waiting for the perfect situation will end up being 90 years old.
I get that. But my thing is that if I'm 30, I'm 39 now. Me fucking with an 18-year-old, I have she just got out of high school. And this is like, I have nothing in common with this girl. At the end of the day, in all actuality, she could be my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, no, I mean, I feels you. And it's, I can't say that, I fully support it, but I don't fully condemn it either.
Let me bring it further. So, all right, so yeah, she's 19, she's engaged. The thing is, he knew her before she turned 18. He knew her well before she turned 18. And when she turned 18, 11 days later, after she turned 18, they confirmed their relationship.
Yeah, see, that seems like some creepy type shit.
Nigga kind of was redshirting her, basically. That was grooming her, you know what I'm saying, to the way he wanted to. And basically, okay, now
but
my final product.
But worse shit has happened.
Of course it did. I'm saying, of course it did. But it's like, yo, if I'm a nigga in high school, right? If I'm a nigga in high school and I see this pretty young thing who's 18 years old, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, damn, I got a chance. Since I live with my mom, I'm taking the bus, and here come Marques Houston pulling up, and something.
Here come Marques Houston.
I don't got no fucking chance. Fuck Marques Houston. My 17-year-old self is saying that.
But what I'm saying is,
there was a couple doing that. There was a couple niggas doing it.
But sometimes it's, oh man, I feel like a creep. Because sometimes it just happened. Like a nigga wasn't driving by the school waiting for it to turn 18. Sometimes it could have just happened. Who knows?
Not fucking, if I got a car, regardless if it's an ill whip, if I got a car, I'm not pulling up to high school and picking up my fucking girl. I'm not doing that.
Hey, I remember me and another friend of ours.
Mm-hmm.
We was maybe, I don't even think we were 19 yet. We were like about to be 19. And we pulled up, picking up this girl that he was talking to at Burco, and she had a friend. And we went and picked him up, feeling like the biggest pervs in the world. And I was like, yo, I don't know how I feel about this, bro.
Son, me and my wife. And y'all niggas is hypocrites and full of shit. Cause me and my wife are like 4 years. I'm saying we 4 years. We 4 years. Technically 3 and some change apart. At the time when me and her was talking, y'all niggas used to give me shit all the time. Like, oh, this nigga.
She was like 11.
No, the fuck she wasn't. Shut the hell up. Stop.
She was like 11 and you was like 15.
No, the fuck I was. Shut the fuck up. You're lying. You're lying. You're fucking lying.
No, because when y'all started talking, it was at that weird time where we were technically adults and she was technically a child to us. Because she was still in school and we was a few years out of school.
She was 18.
It just looked weird at that time. Is all I'm saying.
I know it did, and I remember the time when she was like, "Yo, you can buy me." She's like, "I want to try Hennessy," and I'm just like, oh, "Fucking goodness." She's like, "Oh, come here. Oh, I'm going to the liquor store and and buy me some Hennessy." I felt like such a fucking creep.
Yep.
It's like, I feel like such a fucking creep to the point, you know what I'm saying? I bought that for whatever, and her and her friend, but I just felt like a fucking creep, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, we all been there. Like I said, me and this dude, we went and picked up these shorties and we chilled with them for a little bit. Nothing really got popping. And I just felt like, yo, I'm not doing this shit again. Like,
and the thing is, I hated it because even go back in high school, when I was in high school, you know what I'm saying, you always see, you see the bad chick, you know what I'm saying, the bad shorty, whatever, in high school, she got an older nigga picking her up.
Yep.
And that time, you know what I'm saying, 98, saying nigga pull up an Accurate Legend, you're like, oh shit, Accurate Legend, they got rims on this shit? Okay. Yep. Oh, damn, that's what you're getting into? Oh, she's way out of our fucking league. You know what I'm saying? Cause we still, you know what I'm saying? Cause we still fucking, you know what I'm saying? We still fucking, I'm fighting over fucking to get in line first for fucking Pizza Tuesday. Papa Gino. She pulling.
But here's the shit. Here's the shit with those chicks. I wish someone could come back in time and tell me not to hate them niggas and them chicks, because you know why? Because she'll be yours again when you're in your 30s and he's in rehab.
Washed.
Because he's fucked up on drugs.
Yep.
And she's about to be fucked up on drugs.
Yep.
And she's like, oh, okay, where you work?
Oh, okay, yeah. And it's like, oh, I remember you in high school. This is snap. Nah, fuck you. Stop it. Stop the fucking shit. You don't remember shit.
Yep.
Because you that motherfucking Accurate Legend and everything like that. While I was waiting at the fucking bus stop and you fucking wait. Fuck you. You're not cheating off of me. No, I'm not giving you the fucking answers to my test. And fuck your homework too.
Yep. Yo, hey, I learned a long time ago not to be another nigga on the jock. I learned that a long time ago. The shorties that walk through the school that everybody else is like, I was like, yeah, all right. Like, I learned that a long time ago not to be another nigga on the job. I won't be another nigga on the job. Even when I was a loser or whatever, like, nah, chill, bro.
Quick story, right? So I remember, so we fresh out of high school. I'm like I'm about 18. My man, at the time, you know what I'm saying, he got the whip with the system in it. Nothing too crazy, but you know, first whip out of high school, got the system in it. You know, it was his and whatever. Boom. So I'm at the time, I'm like head over heels for this chick, jocking this chick. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to impress her so many ways, whatever, right? Nigga, I go get an outfit from fucking from Filene's at the time. It was called Filene. Was it?
The basement.
Nigga, and I just had a Filene's credit card, just got one, approved for $300. So at the time, Anichi was popping at this time, right? Yeah. So they had an Anichi jean suit, gray jean suit. Bought the shit. It was like $100. I'm saying for the whole suit, and especially back then, $100 was a lot for a fucking suit, whatever, right? Yeah. Had that, so it was great, and and at that time, Averex was trying to give fucking Timberland the run for their money with the boots. Remember the fucking Averex boots? Yeah. So whatever. So I bought a whole motherfucking outfit for this, right? Because we both planned to go to I planned to take us to the movies. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get fresh, whatever. I'm trying to impress her and saying shit, trying to make it like whatever. So I bought a whole outfit. Talk to my mans. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give you $50. Let me use your car for the night. He was like, all right, cool. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, I'm saying I want to press the chick, whatever, just snap. So we both plan to go to the movies. We go see Nothing to Lose with Brian Hooks. Is it Brian Hooks?
And Nothing to Lose is Tim Robinson.
There's two of them.
I did not know this. I was today years old when I found this out.
My nigga Brian, is it Brian Hooks?
Yeah.
No, Benny.
Yeah, Fat Beach, yeah, Brian Hooks.
So he had a movie Nothing to Lose with fucking this nigga E40's in it too and everything. And Faison Love on Mike Epps, all these. So anyways, whatever, right? So we both playing that shit. So nigga, I got everything popping. Got the cool water cologne on and everything, looking fresh in the Silver Surfer fucking gray suit with the gray Averex. Boom, pull up, whatever. She's like, cool. She comes out. She goes, hold on for a minute. Nigga, she brings her cousin and she brings her fucking brother. Like, yo, I don't think I ever told niggas the story. I think I told one nigga the story, right? So, boom. So she brings
you never told me the story.
So they go in, right? Yeah, cause I felt so fucking embarrassed, right? And so we go, boom. And I'm just mad as hell, like, yo, what the fuck is going on? So I'm like, yo, and I
gotta take all they badass to showbiz.
Yeah, and I got enough money just for me and her, whatever, because you know what I'm saying, whatever. So I'm waiting for the moment to tell her, like, yo, I ain't paying for all these niggas. I'm just paying for you. You know what I'm saying? Perfect moment, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Boom. So, you know what I'm saying? So, boom. So she's like, oh, don't worry, they got their own money. So I'm over here mad as hell. Nigga, I'm thinking it's gonna be in her. Nigga, I'm saying it's a fucking family trip.
Yeah.
End up seeing a friend of ours.
Yeah.
Yo, the movie's packed too. It's movie's packed, right? End up seeing a friend of ours.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, nigga. And this
Hell no.
a couple niggas like, oh, okay. Oh, you okay? I see how you doing. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to save face because I'm fucking embarrassed. I feel fucking whack. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, whatever, boom. See our man, whatever. I'm like, yo, what's good? Oh, you want to watch the movie? Good, I'm sitting with you. Fuck her. You know what I'm saying? No, right? And so now it's time to get the condiments. She's over here poking me like, yo, can I get? And in my head, I'm just like, yo, fuck you. Ask your cousin. You know what I'm saying? Ask your cousin, whatever, right? So I end up saying, because I'm a nice guy, still at the time, nice guy, whatever. I buy the fucking popcorn, whatever. Mad as hell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cool, whatever. Sitting with my man, I'm over here chilling with him, not paying this motherfucker no attention. I'm just pissed as fucking shit. I'm like, yo, how could you do this? You played me. Whatever, you played me. Anyways, long story short, bring them home, get a fucking hug, and go on the way. Nigga, spent like, at the time, it's probably like, all together, using the car and everything like that, I probably spent like $150, $200. Especially at that time.
Yeah.
Son, this is like 98. It's like 98, 99. Son,
Yep.
fuck pissed, bro.
Yep.
Fucking pissed.
Yep.
And
yo, that's that bullshit.
yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is, man.
It's funny. I was in a bunch of situations like that, but one situation I was in where I wasn't I guess I was kind of a sucker, but I wasn't the sucker like that, was when me and this female, we have broken up.
Yeah.
And she went out with her girl on a date with some dude. And the dude brought his boy. And I guess she didn't know dude was going to be there. Or maybe she knew, but when he got there, she didn't like him. I don't know. She calls me. She's like, yo, I'm at the movies with this chick and her man. And he brought his boy. I don't want him to think I'm with him. Can you come to the movies with me? So I'm like, sure.
So you the audible.
So I go to the movies. So it's me and her sitting, dude and the other girl sitting, and then the other dude sitting behind us. And the whole time I'm in the movie, all I can think about is, I would hate to be dude behind us.
Yeah.
Yo, if I'm dude behind us, I'm hating everybody right now. I'm like, yo, fuck all of y'all. Like, I felt so bad for this dude. Like, I felt kind of corny for showing up. You know what I mean? But I wasn't doing shit. And I know I'm going to get something out of it at the end of the night, too. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? So I went, and after the movie, this is when the movies was downtown. After the movie, we go to, like, behind City Hall, and the couples pair off, and Buddy's just chilling there.
Looking like, holding his dick, looking stupid.
Yo, I remember thinking, like, yo, part of me felt like, yeah, little nigga, back off, she's with me. Part of me felt like, yo, if I was this nigga, I would punch all of us.
Everybody in the motherfucker.
I would be like, yo, who won it?
and I think when I think a long time, it's like, yo, it's like that shit like that could make a motherfucker insecure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Itself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yo, and it's like, and I get it, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'm going to say 18, 19 were great years, but they were very hard fucking years for me. 18 and 19. So, yo, talking about Chronicles of a fucking Simp, nigga. Nigga, Chronicles of a fucking Simp, nigga. And it's just like, yo, it's like those 2 years, Holy shit. You know, I learned a lot in those 2 years. I learned that women just want friends with benefits.
Yeah.
And women like casual things, you know, casual sex.
Yeah.
You know, yo, son, it was those 2 years were so, they're like,
Yeah, I feel you. But I feel like for me, I think I got it. I think I understood a little bit better around the end of like high school. I think when I was 18, 19, I think I had that part of the whole man-woman dynamic. I think I had that part of it figured out.
I got it at 20.
I think I had that part of it. Not all of it, but that part of it. I think I had that figured out. In high school, I was young, dumb, and whatever. But at that point in time, I was like, yo, I'm only gonna, like, if I take a shorty out, I know that it's gonna be popping after, or I'm not taking her out. You know what I mean? But then what happens is you start dealing with a different type of woman, because when you go from 19, 20, when you start getting to your 21, 22, 23, the way you go about it changes. It's not like it was before. It's not like, oh, you take shorty out, you know it's going to be popping later. Now you got shorties, when you're in your 20s or whatever, they're looking for serious commitments. You know what I mean? Like, when you take them out, at least that's the auspices.
Yeah.
I don't even know if they're really looking for serious commitments, but they're pretending to look for that. You know what I mean?
Oh, nigga. It's like by the time I got 2021, nigga, I was like, nigga, we ain't going out nowhere. I'm giving you Goldens. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you might get a large, depending on how I feel about you.
Yeah. So those are the two types of things that was happening. There was a date, and then there was a get her alone. You know what I mean? There was girls that you took out on dates that you kind of, maybe this is later 20s, but there was girls that you took out on dates that you didn't necessarily expect anything at the end. You were trying to build something towards something meaningful.
Dates?
And then there was girls that you were just trying to get alone so that you could do whatever.
It came to that point, nigga, 18 and 19, after those times, I'm going to say even 17, 18, and 19. Nah, I'm going to say 18 and 19 because that's when I started going out. That's when I started going out and exploring and everything like that. 18 and 19, those were very, very detrimental years for me. So, and then when it came to 2021, it was basically like, nigga, we ain't going nowhere. And communication was fucking key. It was to the point like, yo, I'm not gonna try to do this. You're trying to get that, nigga. I'm being upfront and personal, like, yo, this is what it is. Either take it or leave it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, we ain't going on no fucking date or nothing like that.
Yeah, see, I think I was on my sucker for love shit. I was trying to find something meaningful and long lasting.
But then when I got with, with my wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was different after that. But yeah, man. It's just like, yo, man. I mean, those 2 years, 18, 19, nigga, Chronicles of a Simp, nigga. I mean, I can give you 2 hours of that. I can give you 2 hours of that. They're trying to be the guy and shit. And so speaking of that, and it's like even what stemmed from that fucking corniness, right? What was the corniest shit that you did in high school? Why you think about that outburst?
Yeah.
So me and my man Keenan at the time, we came up with this. Cause we do popular varsity, varsity basketball, popular, best friend, whatever. We came up with this thing called Fly Guy Incorporated.
Oh Lord,
nigga.
Oh Lord.
We made cards, and we was passing them out. Nigga, and I told him my office hours were 5 to 8. I'm saying 5 to 8. 5 to 8 meaning that after basketball practice, I'd be home at 5. And after 8, my mom probably wouldn't need the phone. So, nigga, talking about corny. I was looking back at this shit. I think I ended up finding the card somewhere. I was like, yo, this is the most corniest, lamest shit ever.
Yo,
Son, and niggas was buying it too. Niggas was buying it. My mom's like, yo, who the fuck this bitch calling the house talking about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he told me to call between 5 and I was like, I don't know who you talking about, mom. Yo, niggas was be calling. Keenan said, yo, my man Keenan was yo, I can't, yo, my mom getting pissed talking about, yo, niggas calling the phone and shit. Yo, this shit really worked. You know what I'm saying? And shit, and then I look back, I was like, that shit was so lame and so corny, how these motherfuckers ate it up. But yeah, man, that was so corny. Son.
Yeah, that was some bullshit. But
yeah.
I never did nothing corny. How about that?
Shit.
I never did nothing corny.
Niggas.
I stand by everything I did. It made me the man I am today. And I have all this.
Yeah. Speaking of that, how do you feel about polygamy?
The who?
How do you feel about polygamy?
Marrying more than one person?
Yep. Or saying having more. I'm saying more people in a relationship. You know.
I feel like more power to them, but I feel like the motherfuckers is crazy.
Because in Massachusetts, Somerville legalized polygamy.
I think the motherfuckers is crazy, but hey, do what you do where you live. Do what I do where I live. Because I feel like, I don't know, man. Like, I feel like, why would you, relationships are complicated enough. Why would you like to add another dynamic to the relationship?
Exactly. Because nigga trying to satisfy one woman, but now you trying to satisfy multiple women, and at the same time trying to all keep them happy under one roof. That's fucking crazy.
And then the kids in those relationships, they be having like hella kids. You know what I mean? Like,
because a friend of ours brother,
yeah,
was in a polygamous relationship, and I just didn't understand it worked. And I was like, nigga, more power to you. I
saw them kids one time at the pool. They look like a bunch of beautiful Samoans. Like, yo, all of them look like they could have been in Moana. And it was like 30 of them.
And it's like, how does that work? It's like, do we have group sex or do you guys get days? You know what I'm saying? It's like you guys get days. So my eyes. So you. And then
what happens when one of the shorties I just like more? You know what I'm saying? What happens then?
You know what I'm saying? And now just saying then after that, you know what I'm saying, that she's pissed off, and now you guys fucking sit down at the table. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Niggas have a family fucking meeting at the fucking table.
Yeah.
Talking about, you know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta iron out the issues. You be like, you know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Well, she does put in more and everything like that, but you need to do a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Because the last time we wasn't cupping the balls right and everything like that, and now you drop the balls cold.
All that.
Shit like that. But yo, Somerville, Massachusetts legalized. It was the first city in the United States to legalize polygamy. Somerville.
All right, well, you know, great for motherfucking Somerville.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. I'm cool with motherfuckers who do it, but I couldn't be in no shit like that.
I can't. And that's even with threesomes, nigga. It's like, yo, niggas talking about threesomes, the fantasy and everything like that. It's me personally, it's like, yo, I could be easily intimidated when it comes to certain things like that. Nigga, me personally, I just don't give a fuck about no menage a trois, no fucking threesome. Me personally.
Like, so threesome or train?
Nah, threesome. Train is two niggas smashing a chick. A threesome's basically two chicks on you. Let's get that. Let's make that clear.
Yeah. So I've been involved in a threesome before. And it was
excellent.
It was just what I needed.
Oh, okay.
To quote old girl from Best Man, it was just what I needed. It was amazing, and it was over pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
At least for one of the people in it, it was over pretty quickly. For the other two people, it carried on a little bit longer.
I mean, it's like I could just imagine the amount of pressure that you have. You know what I'm saying? It's like
that's why. So the thing is, it's not pressure because a lot of times the females who are in it have not only done it before with another third. A lot of times they have already, but also they get a kick out of each other. So there's no real pressure. Like you can come or you can go. They're going.
So there's no pressure at all then.
Not really, because you are unimportant.
Okay.
And I like that. I like that. You are unimportant. You can be there or you can be gone.
So after you finish, did you just get up, walk off, and leave, or just like did you just sit there and wait? What I'm saying with a soft noodle.
You kind of get up, walk off, and come back like, damn, y'all still going? And then you kind of try to get involved a little bit more.
So damn, but this is because I'm like, I don't know, I just never felt, I just didn't care for it. I never like I understand the whole fantasy and everything like that, but it was just never something I never cared for.
Yeah.
For that. You know what I'm saying?
So when it comes a lot of that wild shit, you don't really go looking for it, but sometimes it comes to you and you say, when in Rome.
When in Rome, hey.
When in Rome.
But shout out to Somerville and Polygamy. Can't do it. I'm not fucking with it. You know, and everything.
We're gonna talk about the versus battle.
Yo, I was kind of trying to steer away from that because confession, I didn't see it.
So I'd never watched them really. Like I watch highlights for them sometimes. I don't like the last couple I didn't watch because I just thought they were kind of boring. I was like, this is boring. I didn't watch. Great. But so this one, I turned it on, started playing a video game, and then just let it rock. I watched the whole shit.
Watched the whole show, okay.
Yeah, so we could get into that next week or whatever if you watch it or whatever.
But, no, you can talk about it. I'm saying talk about it. I seen different highlights. I didn't see everything, but I seen highlights.
So I was entertained.
Now, in your opinion, who won?
So I would have to say the more entertaining person was Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's how you judge who won, I would say Snoop won because Snoop was just more entertaining. He got into his performances a little bit more than DMX did. Like you could tell he was having fun, and you could tell he chose the joints he chose that he thought would be a match for the joints he chose. You could tell he thought would be a match for freaking
because
he chose his more gangster shit.
Right. Especially with DMX, because with the whole versus shit, especially
yeah.
So, okay. Fuck. I'm saying fuck up pod. Go ahead.
No, hold on. I'm doing
Oh, is that Kylie?
Yeah, I'm recording one of our shows right now.
Who's that?
So am I in the show?
They can hear you, yeah, but you're not in the show.
I want to be in the show.
No, you're not being in the show. I'll hit you back when I get done.
I'll show my titty.
Dios te bendigas.
What if I show a titty?
No, anybody want to see that shit? I'll talk to you later. Bye. Yeah, so
yeah, okay.
So you can tell Snoop chose songs that were a little bit more, you know what I mean? To kind of go against. You can tell he put thought in it, and you can tell X was just like, I'm gonna do my hits.
Yo, and that's the thing. And that's the thing with the whole. I'm saying with the whole battle. Even how we did it, it was all about matching energy. That's what it was. So it's like if I come with this song, you have to match something that's come with this song, or a song big enough to change the tempo or to change the speed of the whole battle. You know what I'm saying? And that's the whole purpose of it. But motherfuckers be like, nah, he got more hits. It don't matter about the hits. Because if a nigga got 20 songs, first of all, it's 20 songs. Nigga, you have anybody that I'm saying that's been out for over a decade, anybody that's been out for over a decade and had some smashes, nigga, they can give motherfuckers a run for their money.
Right.
Like, for instance, Jada and fucking Fabulous. Their whole shit. Everybody's like, oh, Fab's gonna watch Jada, because Fab got more of the girl hits. Jada came prepared and was like, nigga, I'm gonna show you something. And Jada performed. His DJ was killing it, switching up the beats and everything like that.
Yeah.
That nigga was like, made Fab look fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, you have to really be prepared for this shit. Niggas can call it a celebration all they want, but at the end of the day, niggas understand, yo, hip hop is competitive. And at the end of the day, when niggas is trying to get on verses, niggas trying to get on joints with people, especially if they respected you as a lyricist, niggas was trying to come for your head. Niggas is always trying to outshine everybody.
Well, see, I felt like this was more of a celebration than a battle.
Mm-hmm.
But it was still I was entertained. And I'm sitting there singing songs that I didn't really fuck with when they were out. You know what I'm saying? So it was entertaining.
Yeah, especially when they come back, especially when they come back, a song you hadn't heard in 10, 15 years, the shit hit different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially like you have appreciation for the song, especially when it hit, it's everywhere. You're like, all right, enough of that song. But you come back and
Snoop,
15 years later.
Snoop got into his shit. Like at some of his joints, he would get done and he'd be like, like, you know what I mean? Like he was into his shit. And then he was into X's shit. He started singing X's shit. It was cool.
And that's the dopest shit. I love seeing that when the artists are going against each other and they know their opponent's shit word for word. So it's like at times it's just like, oh, cause we didn't have a behind the scenes look like how these niggas got the Instagram and shit like that. So you can dive more into your favorite artists' like, especially if they're on Instagram. So you can see like, you know what I'm saying, the makings of it, and you can see the appreciation of if they, you know what I'm saying, if they hear a song, whatever, it's like, okay, let's say they're playing it. Because back in our day, it was basically like, yo, if a nigga from the West Coast, he wasn't fucking with East Coast shit. He didn't hear East Coast shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Snoop into a Nas, whatever. But in all actuality, when you hear Snoop on fucking Drink Champs, you hear untold stories like, oh, you know what I'm saying, yo, you know what I'm saying, he was pumping Nas. You know what I'm saying, Nas was over there, you know what I'm saying, chilling with him, post and shit like that. So it's definitely dope when you hear that shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy, man. And it's cool because DMX is a funny dude.
Oh,
like,
big time.
He's a funny dude, like purposely funny. Like there's a part where he did one of his chick joints, and he was like, you know, back in the day, you know, I used to do this joint, the shirt would come off, but you see my situation now.
Yeah, and he got a stomach. He got a stomach.
Hey, look, I started crying, bro, and he was like, it was funny.
I remember DMX was on the Breakfast Club. I forgot which time he was, and they brought up Drake. He was like, nah, Drake's corny. I don't fuck with that nigga. They'd be like, why? He was like, I don't know. He's like, yeah, I don't know. He's like, I don't know. He's niggas like him for no reason.
I don't fuck with that nigga. Next.
No fucking reason. I was like, yo, this nigga's fucking hilarious. I don't like him. I don't know why. It's just like whatever. You know. Yeah. But yeah, man, fucking speaking of old shit, what do you think about Mike Tyson and Roy Jones committing to a 8-round exhibition professional fight?
Oh, I'm super excited about that.
You are?
I'm super excited about that.
Oh, nigga.
Yo, boxers coming back when they're old ain't nothing new. That's been happening for years.
Of course,
Niggas come back in their 50s, bro. George Foreman did it. Like, this ain't new.
Son, but it's like, well, back in the day, this was supposed to happen back earlier. There was like there was talks. They was trying to make this fight earlier when both of them had something. Like Roy was in his prime. Tyson was a little bit on his way out at the time, but Roy was.
You don't think that Mike Tyson right now? He looks to me as he's as good as he ever been.
Nigga, that's hitting mitts. Mitts don't hit back, bro. It's like, yo, you could look good.
And Roy Jones don't hit back, so.
Nigga, he's stupid. Cause
Roy Jones is more of a, not get hit type nigga. So this is a perfect fight for Tyson.
Nah, it's definitely dope, but it's like, nigga, Roy,
perfect fight for him.
I'm saying
like,
Roy's 50.
This will be interesting to see a nigga whose style is you ain't gonna touch me versus a nigga whose style is I know how to touch people. It's interesting.
Nah, because Roy been the type, you know what I'm saying, he a boxer and everything. Mike always been that seek and destroy type of fighter. So
Yeah.
it's and lately Roy's last couple fights, the way he takes punches and the way he receives punches, it's not good.
But he's going to get someone to match his rustiness. It's perfect.
But at the end of the day, it's like when it comes to power, like Tyson, you don't lose power. You never lose power. You lose speed.
That's why that boy gonna lose.
But when it comes to power, you don't lose that.
That's why that boy gonna lose. Roy Jones gonna lose. But it's gonna be interesting to see how he loses.
Oh, man, I just don't want to watch it. I think it's just and it's on pay-per-view too, and it's like I'm not paying.
Weird. See, this is weird. I can't believe you're not into this, but you were into that circus with fucking Conor McGregor.
No, I wasn't into the circus. Cause I know Mayweather is that.
That shit was straight. I'll box a bear. Like.
No, but the thing is, I knew Mayweather was gonna whip his ass. But the thing is, it's just like, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna watch this shit because I'm a boxing fan. I'm a diehard boxing fan.
That Conor McGregor shit was straight up Rocky versus Thunderlips.
Of course it was. I'm saying, of course it was. And this is like, yo, they duped everybody. It's like, yo, and the thing is, you're saying Mayweather made it last because Mayweather could have destroyed this motherfucker if he wanted to. But you have some, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you wanna string motherfuckers along and everything like that. And saying, let this motherfucker know he got a chance. And all right, I can destroy this nigga anytime. You know what I'm saying? But that shit, I don't know. I'm gonna watch it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's something interesting. But I would have rather seen this 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When it was supposed to be done.
Of course. Look, at the end of the day, bro, it's two boxers past their prime, right?
Yeah.
But what if they still got something in the tank? And what if they're not past their prime?
Nothing in the tank. Both of them got nothing.
How do you know that?
Because I know that. Because I see. You seen Roy Jones' last fights?
Come on, man. Judging a person by their last fight don't mean nothing, man.
Nick, but that's no. But that's the saying in boxing. You're only good as your last fight. I'm saying
as far as selling tickets.
No.
As far as selling tickets.
No, as far as performance and everything like
your
that.
Your last fight doesn't dictate how good you are anymore, bro.
Oh, I'm saying
you could have just had an off night. You could have got some pussy that fucked you up. Like all I'm saying is this. We won't know how washed up they are until they get in the ring. I believe that.
I know how washed up they are. I'm gonna tell you right now how washed up they are. I mean, it's definitely, you know what I'm saying, it's good entertainment and everything like that because the exhibition. Of course, I'm gonna watch it, but I don't approve of it. I don't like it, but whatever.
I approve of it, and I can't wait to see if Roy Jones can outbox Tyson, which, like, I know he has the ability to outbox Tyson, but I want to know if he can do it that night, or if Tyson's going to catch that nigga with a couple and put him on his back. That is interesting to me. I'm sorry.
I would like to see that. I'd like to see that.
And I think they're both still good enough for me to give a shit. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, of course. I mean, at the end of the day,
I think both of them could hang with some of the dudes who are still boxing now.
Of course they could, especially especially Tyson, just off of boxing IQ, period. And Roy Jones could too, but like when it comes to those lower weight classes and everything like that, you need your reflexes. When it comes to the higher weight classes, Mike Tyson could still give niggas a run for their money if he comes in shape. Still.
Yeah, like if you take the boxing scene right now, I feel how niggas felt about the NBA. I feel like the niggas in the boxing scene are not as good as the niggas 10, 15 years ago. Or I don't think they're as good. So I think if you take the right motivated man and give him another shot, I think he can make some noise.
And just me thinking, I think this is a pre-fight or a look to see if say if Tyson does good and destroys Roy Jones. I guarantee you they will take this serious and let this nigga go on a campaign to try to win a heavyweight championship title.
I think the plans are in there for both of them. I think if either one of them does good in this fight, it's going to be like,
Roy Jones is done. Roy Jones is done. But the simple fact is, Mike Tyson's skill. Roy Jones
ain't done. Roy Jones ain't done.
No, he's definitely done. It's definitely done. His reflexes aren't there because in those low weight classes, unless he campaigns for heavyweight. But even him campaigning for heavyweight, he'll still be considered a small heavyweight, and I don't think he'll be able to take those shots from like a Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, and everything like that. But what I see this as a campaign for Tyson to see if he still got it and he still got a chance, and for him to make a little run in the heavyweight division. Because with the heavyweight division, you really don't need the reflexes like that. You really don't need. I'm saying you really and as far as like skill, you really don't need that. But Tyson still has skill. He has a boxing IQ, and if he does good, if he does good in the 8-round exhibition with Roy Jones, depending on how hard they go, I guarantee you after they will make a campaign to see if he can make it in the heavyweights. Because you got these heavyweights, they're less skilled, all power. They don't have a boxing IQ. You got a lot of heavyweights, niggas got 10 amateur fights, and then they throw them in the heavyweights because niggas got one hit quitter power and everything, and then say that's what it is. So this is definitely a campaign. So this is definitely a campaign or a preview to see if Tyson still has it.
I think it's for both of them. I think both of them getting in the ring thinking, can I do this again? I think that their people are thinking the same thing. I think that the public is thinking the same thing. I think everybody's watching this is thinking, can these motherfuckers do it again? Whoever wins is going to be looking forward. Whoever wins is not going to be like, oh, I'm done. No way.
I don't know.
No way.
Roy Jones, the only way I see this happening,
why else would a motherfucker get in the ring for one more?
Because motherfuckers been boxing all their life and that's all they know, and now some bread's being thrown at you back in the back in the limelight and everything.
It ain't about bread.
No, listen.
It ain't about bread.
I'm saying of course not, but it's all about that excitement. Nigga, if a nigga come to you talking about, yo, D, I got $1,000, I want you to do a show. It's in front of 2,000 people. I'm gonna give you this, and that. Nigga, the rapper in you is gonna be like, hell the fuck yeah, let's do it.
And then when I get off stage, I'm gonna be thinking about doing it again.
Maybe.
Come on, bro. These dudes are all they know is boxing. You telling me these motherfuckers ain't thinking, can I do it? If depending upon how they feel after the match, I should say, they're gonna be thinking, can I do it again?
Of course. Don King said it the best. He was like, nigga, he was like, yo, motherfuckers, he said, motherfuckers blame me for Ali's demise. At one point in time, Ali was considered a god. He was like, who the fuck am I to tell God he can't make it thunder and lightning like he used to? And I was like, yo, perfect fucking, it was like, that's fucking perfect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, Ali was considered a god. And for him, a promoter be like, yo, yeah, I understand he was a god, but you can't make it lightning and thunder like you used to. And then God like, nigga, hold my fucking beer. Watch this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just the competitive nature, and this is basically, yo, once a boxer, always a fucking boxer. Once a rapper, always a fucking rapper. So sometimes if you're away from this shit, you're always going to see if you still got it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you have to be truthful. I'm saying sometimes you have to be truthful with yourself. And a lot of these motherfuckers ain't being truthful. You know what I'm saying? But if an opportunity arises for you to prove motherfuckers wrong, of course you're going to take that because that's the competitive nature in you.
And I don't think they're going to just do it one time, is what I'm saying. I don't think either one of them wants to just do it.
Depending on how they look, I don't think so. I'm saying?
I think they're both looking at making a run at it again. I think the idea of trying to make a run at it again is kind of crazy. But if you go in there you take some shots, and you get out of the ring, and you feel like you can do it again, fuck yeah, do it some more.
I think even in the heavyweight division, Tyson can make another run because in the heavyweight division, there's less niggas that's skilled. There's less niggas that have a boxing IQ. It's all about power. And the thing is, Tyson has a boxing IQ. Tyson, he still looks like he has skill, but that's what I'm saying. Those are myths. I'm saying not a moving target. It's different. But he definitely still has power. So I definitely feel that and plus he came up in an era where motherfuckers, heavyweights, a motherfucker who's 300 pounds is bouncing on his toes, fucking slipping punches and all that shit and everything like that.
Yeah.
Heavyweights nowadays ain't never fucking slipped a punch in their fucking life. Niggas ain't never ducked. Niggas ain't never blocked.
Yeah.
You know? And so we'll see. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm saying we'll definitely see. And speaking of crazy, what do you think about Ye?
Oh man, I kind of don't want to talk shit.
So I'm not gonna talk shit
because the man is mentally disturbed and he needs help, and we're all just sitting back watching him unravel.
But here's the thing too. It's just like, yes, I do. Do I think I know what he knows what he's doing? Yes, I do.
Break it up. We didn't catch none of that.
You get me now?
It's still kind of jittery.
What about now?
Yeah, we good.
Okay. Now, do I think Ye's crazy? I'm not gonna say crazy. Does he suffer from mental illness? Yes, I do. Do I think I know what he's doing? Do I think I know what he knows what he's doing? Yes, I do. Because at the end of the day, every time when it comes to him having an outburst, it's around album time. Every time he has an outburst. Yes, I definitely believe he does have a mental illness because I work with a lot of people who have mental illness and everything like that. The gibberish that they saying that they spew out and everything like that, it's identical to what they do, especially when it comes to like a person being bipolar and a person having some type of personality disorder. I definitely feel that. But at the same time, I definitely feel that he still knows what he's doing. Because at the same time, he's still able to make $1 million deals, these big time deals.
I don't know if he knows what he's doing, but I think what it is when you are an artist and it comes time to promote your shit, you put yourself in front of people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you have a mental illness and you put yourself in front of people, crazy shit comes out of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Which happens to promote your shit. So I don't think it's calculated on his part. I just think it's time to promote my shit. I'm about to go in front of people. And then when I go in front of people, I say crazy shit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's planned. I think it's more...
It's planned.
I think it's more of, okay, I got to promote my shit. It's time for me to get out there. Then when I get out there, that's when the crazy comes out.
Yep. Nah, it's like every single time when he has his outburst.
Like they used to shut Mike Tyson up. When Mike Tyson fought the dude, was it Galata who quit?
Yeah.
When Mike Tyson fought Galata, his managers basically grabbed him by the mouth and pulled him out of the ring.
Yeah.
Because they don't want another crazy Mike Tyson rant. Because Tyson was pissed.
Yeah, he was pissed.
Emotional, he's pissed, and he's got mental issues. He's going to say some crazy shit. We're getting Mike out of here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So Kanye is emotional. He has mental issues. He gets in front of people. Shit comes out. You know?
Yeah, and it's just like, and the thing is, it's like, and it's crazy. It's like, you see this nigga's outbursting, him fucking going crazy on the fucking, saying on Twitter, him going crazy. I'm like, take that motherfucker's phone. It's like, why do this nigga still have a phone? I'm like, if you really, like, where are the people around him that care about him? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, for a mother, I'm saying, sometimes you have to save a motherfucker from themselves.
But then the thing is, a lot of times these motherfuckers, like the Hollywood niggas, they didn't push those people away.
No, they didn't. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. And I'm saying that's another thing. Having too many fucking yes men in your motherfucking corner. It's like, yo, if you have people saying, if you really have people that really care for you, they can be like, yo, fuck that. Grab this nigga, take this motherfucker's phone. You need to calm the shit down. Yo, calm the fuck down.
Like, what happened with the shorty that he was gonna marry on the first album?
What shorty?
The shorty that he was with. I promise I'm gonna marry your daughter. Remember?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened to her.
I don't know anything about that relationship, but I'm willing to bet she was one of the real ones who would be like, yo, you're wilding the fuck out.
Yeah, but at the same time too, him losing his mother is a big trigger for him too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Having that person, having that person of sanity, you know, and be like, yo, yeah, you fucking up. Yo, you need to chill the fuck out. Relax. You know what I'm saying? It's like his mother everywhere with him. You know, remember when he did that shit on MTV? You know what I'm saying? His mom was singing his verse to his mom, you know what I'm saying? So you know she was in his life, very instrumental in his life and everything. And it was with him everywhere he went. Now you don't have that moral compass, or you don't have that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have that voice that brings you back down. And it's just like now you just a fucking loose cannon doing all kinds of shit. And of course, and it's like I don't know if
doing loose cannon shit.
Yeah, and it's like I'm pretty sure if his mom was alive, he wouldn't approve. I'm saying she wouldn't approve of Kim. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now it's like you got that. I'm not saying she don't give a fuck just because she doesn't put it on the internet doesn't mean that she doesn't care. Who knows what she's saying behind doors and everything like that. So I'm not even gonna, even try to try to shit on her for that because I don't know. You know what I'm saying? What she's saying behind doors. But at the end of the day, it's like, yo, we know you motherfuckers are creators of chaos and like that shit and fucking capitalize off that and try to turn every fucking chaotic moment into a fucking dollar. Right. You know, and so it's a slippery slope, man. The only thing I can say, man, I hope Ye is good. I hope he gets the best help that he needs and get some motherfuckers in his corner who loves him. Right. You know? If I'm wilding out like that, I expect a call from you be like, yo, Cole, what the fuck's wrong with you, yo? Yep. Yo, you need to calm the fuck down. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, shout out to Ye, and everything he's going through. Whatchamacallit, what else?
We're running a bit long, yo.
Oh, we're not.
Yeah.
Oh, we got one more thing. To recap, Tory and Meg. What? To recap, Tory and Meg, Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion.
Oh Lord.
So new information has been revealed that there's a possibility
they were working in a Harlem nightclub in the 20s. Nah.
So new information.
That Meg is in charge of the girls.
No, shut up.
Is he in charge of the girls?
No, shut up. Again, like yo. So new information has been revealed that allegedly Tory could have shot her in self-defense.
I thought that was the case from the beginning.
Nah, I don't know if it was or not, but now some new information revealed. So basically,
that's new. I thought from the beginning, I was like, she tried to get at him, but he shot her.
Nah, now, I mean, everybody be saying Tory Lanez is 5'3". Is he really 5'3"?
Hey, did you see that tape with him sitting down and standing up?
Yo, fucking hilarious on Sway. It was on Sway in the morning. That shit was fucking hilarious.
That looks like 5'3" to me.
I posted that shit years ago. I remember it was like, yo, this nigga Tory Lanez, the only nigga to get up and still be the same height when he was sitting down. Yo, I was dying. Anyways, so I guess they were saying that so allegedly Tory was getting at Kylie was getting at him, whatever, flirting, whatever. Meg didn't like that shit. Meg was drunk, whatever, and it got physical. In the car, she was handling that nigga, and he ended up pulling out and shooting her in the foot twice. I'm like, yo, it's possibility. I'm not saying go to
possibility. It's a goddamn certainty.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not saying I'd go to that extreme, but at the same time, it's like, yo, I've been overpowered before by a fucking girl. Yep.
You're breaking.
Johnson, she just picked breaking.
Yeah. It was breaking kind of bad right there. I didn't catch none of that.
Okay. I mean, I know what to be overpowered by a girl back in the day. We're doing penny drops and plumbing. I drop it, then nowhere picks me up, slams me. Damn.
It's all bad.
What about now?
Now it seems pretty steady.
Okay. So like I was saying, I know what it feels to be overpowered by a girl. Back in the day, we in plumbing, we doing penny drops. I'm doing penny drops. I'm killing them. I'm talking shit. Deanna Johnson comes out. She doesn't like it. Deanna nowhere slams me on the ground. I get back up. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? She picks me up and slams me on the ground again. I pick my ass up, fucking wipe the sand off me, and I fucking go home because I couldn't do nothing fucking about it. I know what it feels to be overpowered by a fucking woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it just,
you would have shot her pinky toe?
I don't know about a shot on the pinky toe, but I was looking for a rock. I couldn't find one. I was like, yo, you know what? I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Fucking out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and so now I understand, yo, it's an extreme, you know what I'm saying, pulling out the gun and everything like that. But yo, what if he couldn't do nothing about her? What if he was punching? Yo, what if she was choking the shit out of him? He was punching her, hitting her, and there was no effect. And this nigga was like, yo, fuck it. Pow, pow. What the fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is like, yo, and I hate when niggas like, yo, but that's a female, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yo, let's stop acting like women aren't capable of fucking harming men and killing. Let's stop acting like that. Because this woman aren't fucking
especially with that size difference. Yo, with that size difference, she could have earthed that dude. So
exactly. So she's 5'10". So I'm saying she's 5'10", and she's called Meg Thee Stallion because she is thickums. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like this nigga, I'm saying this nigga 90 pounds soaking wet, 5'3". Nigga, she will fuck this nigga up. And I'm not.
Pockets.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not attributing that to, oh, she's, you know what I'm saying, oh, black women are bigger and all that. I'm not, no. I'm just talking about just basically size difference, weight difference, and strength. Yes, women can be stronger than men. Yes, women can overpower men. And yes, women have the tendency to harm men, to kill men. There are women on death row. I know a woman, I'm not saying I know her, but I've seen in the paper a woman bashing her fucking boyfriend's head in with a fucking rock. You know what I'm saying? Killing. So let's not. So let's stop painting that narrative that women are damsels in distress and they're not capable of doing that, which they are doing that.
Yeah, but here's the thing: there's a lot of people who are making that joke, but are there people making that legitimate argument?
Yeah. Some are, but it's just like, yo.
Like, because if you're making a joke like, "Hi, you shot a female," but if you're like, if you're out there really going hard with, yo, he didn't have no right to do that, you don't know what happened in that car.
I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, who knows if he was choking this motherfucker? And the thing is, too, what I'm saying, is like even how it played out, because there was some resistance from her part, because she didn't want to say what happened or who shot her. Then later on,
snitching.
Yeah, well, hey, they say it's snitching, or it comes to the point where she was like, yo, I'm in the wrong and I could probably get charged too on some shit because it was on some self-defense shit. So could he turn around and press charges on me and then I get charged for some assault and battery shit? So there's some hesitating and some resistance on that part. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I was going back and forth, on Facebook, which I'm doing better. But yeah, I'm like, yo, let's stop acting like women aren't capable of freaking killing and harming men.
Yeah, so
I'm not justifying anything that happened because I don't know what happened. But my whole stance is like, yo,
like I said last week, I became a licensed to carry person. So once I became licensed to carry, as the last time I have to use this.
I hear you.
I don't have to do that no more.
Yeah.
I'm on the upper echelon of self-defense now. I am nice. I'm not going to be like, yo, fuck you, that's my parking spot. I'm not going to do that. I'll be, oh, I'm sorry, sir, you can have that parking spot. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was your wife. That's me.
Yeah.
Right? So if you escalate it, you're getting shot.
Yeah, 100%.
You get
100%. I feel that. If I feel that I'm in danger, hey, nigga, you're getting a leg shot.
I can't guarantee it's a leg shot because I feel like if you're making me shoot you, you need more than that. So,
I mean,
hold on, wait. This is being recorded. Yes, I absolutely am not trying to harm anyone.
yes,
I would always shoot for lower extremities.
yes. I mean, I'll make you think twice about what you did and why you were wrong. You know, and now you're hobbling. Yes, why? Because you proceeded to put hands on me and to threaten my life. So now I was, now I was forced to use excessive force on you, and now give you a fucking possible disability check.
No, not excessive force. I was forced to use adequate force. That is the equal and opposite of the force you exhibited upon me.
Yes, expeditiously.
Expeditiously.
There you go. You got to put that up. But anyways, man, you know what I'm saying? So good talk, my man, brother. I'm saying my brother, yo, nigga, again, happy birthday, happy 40th motherfucking birthday. Happy day, and mine just coming soon. We are aging gracefully.
Yeah,
still
you know what I'm saying?
30s, you know what I'm saying? Still pretty.
I'm looking good. You know what I'm saying?
Feeling good.
Saying? You looking more like Tech 9 every day. You know what I'm saying? So
it's a Tech 9. Oh shit. Then see, and that's the thing. I might have to fucking now that you said that, now I might have to
grow this out, nigga, you Tech 9. Right now.
At one point this shit was like, like I've been trying to connect it. Like I almost left this shit.
You start rapping like Ron when I rhyme, make it rhyme, and I can rhyme. You start rapping like that.
It's stupid. Put the fucking paint on my face.
Yeah.
But my nigga Sam Cook, no, I'm joking.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, man, this your man Cobra Karate. Finished up these fucking Trulies. About to get some sleep and be unruly.
D-Mobile cross the global. You know what it is.
AKA Bill Cosby.
AKA Bill Cosby.
Still
Don't
doing
let that die.
Got you. All right, yo.
All right.
And we won't have to find no